Hey, so I've always been asked why I am vegan, and I'm so excited to share with all of you why am I vegan. So, to tell you guys the truth, there was a story behind why I went vegan, and it all started off from me eating a really big, juicy red meat burger. I know for some people it's all about animal cruelty, which I do respect 100%, but the majority reasons why I went vegan is because of health benefits. I noticed when I was eating red meat or white meat or even being a pescatarian, something didn't align with my body. You know, it didn't align with my body and it didn't sit pretty well. So that's when I just kind of decided I need to change something up. But if we rewind, let's say I think it's about over almost 10 years ago, I remember I was at a restaurant. And when I was in a restaurant and I ended up eating a really big fat burger, and I don't know, people like it super raw, and I got a pretty raw medium burger. And when I did bite into it, I just got complete discomfort. I got discomfort, and then I ended up hugging a toilet for 3 days. And after hugging a toilet for 3 days, I got a wake-up call. I got a wake-up call pretty much saying, Natalia, oh my God, what are you doing to yourself? This is not your type of food. So pretty much what happened was I was sick for about a week. And after that week, I told myself, I am never eating red meat again. So after that, I decided to just go with chicken and turkey and fish. And just by going into the white meat, I felt a little bit better. But then slowly, I started to transition myself. I started transition into just being pescatarian. I went being pescatarian for a good 2 years. For me, it's been really hard because I grew up in a family where Russians, and you know how Russians are, it's all about fish. You go fishing every single weekend. Your grandpa takes you out to go fishing. Your grandma, all of my 5 siblings, we all go fishing. And fish was actually a very big part of our lives. It was. And for me to give up fish was a very difficult process. It was actually a very, very, very difficult process. It actually took me a very long time. Even when I went vegan, no dairy, no animal products whatsoever, but fish was the last thing I gave up on. I don't know why, I just always loved it so much. But so pretty much after being food poisoned, I slowly started to eat white meat, and then I slowly went to being vegetarian. And then after being vegetarian, I went raw vegan for 9 months. Believe it or not, it is quite true. I went home to Seattle for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. And then when I come home, my man was like, hey, so just so you know, I cleared up a whole kitchen and I turned off the stove. And I am going to take you to this amazing raw vegan restaurant that you're going to absolutely love. And that's what ended up happening. So what I did was I went with the flow. I went to this raw vegan restaurant and tried this amazing raw vegan pizza. Oh my God. Have you guys ever been to Cafe Gratitude? Please go. Cafe Gratitude has the most amazing vegan food. Amazing vegan food. It's unbelievable. And I did try that raw vegan pizza. And I might say, after that pizza, I was like, okay, I'm ready for anything. So I came home, my kitchen was empty. He bought me a dehydrator, a food processor, nut grinder. What else did he buy me? A blender, a NutriBullet, pretty much turned off the whole stove. We had no electricity in the freaking kitchen. And he said, hey, I'm sure we can do this. We can survive. So let's go raw vegan. No, 100% raw. So of course, my expertise, I went on Google. I went on Google and I looked up so many recipes. Oh my goodness, I'm such a cook. I figured it all out. I figured out how to make raw burgers, raw desserts. I figured out how to make raw crackers, how to make raw chia pudding desserts, which is breakfast. I ended up making all these amazing raw desserts that I've never thought I could possibly do. And just by that, it was a very big learning curve for me. I honestly was just kind of blown away that I could pretty much change my whole lifestyle within a second, where I could just literally throw everything away out of my kitchen, which he did, and I kind of had to start all over again. And I will never regret that experience, because let me tell you the benefits of being fully raw. I had warts on my arms. I could literally just peel them right off, and they came right off easily. I don't know what it was. It was just pure raw, pure rainbow-filled refrigerator, whatever it was, not cooked, not processed or anything. It's pretty much all pure raw foods. And you just make salads and all these different dishes. You can use a dehydrator as long as it's not over a certain amount of heat. As long as it's not over amount of certain heat, you are pretty good, because it's not cooked. So as long as it's not cooked, it doesn't lose its ingredients, which is very important. That's the whole point of being raw. And so pretty much I figured out how to make all of these recipes from scratch. And it was the most amazing experience ever. I did it for about 9 months. It was very fun. But then I decided, you know what, I actually want to be vegan. I love the fact that I can, cook some things up and have a vegan burger, that I can have a vegan lifestyle. I am 80% raw and then 20% vegan. So I can still eat all of my greens and then still enjoy a nice vegan meal. So still pretty healthy. Actually, it's very healthy. And so that's pretty much how I went. That's pretty much how I went vegan. Was just by slowly transitioning, making it a lifestyle. It was never just like all of a sudden just a splurge, like, hey, gotta go for it, that's it, that's all you got, right? No, it was a very slow lifestyle change. It's all about substitution. You never go into a diet, or you never go into a huge change by completely going cold turkey, because that's when the diet is not going to last. But my veganism is a lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So if you guys ever want to transition into being fully raw vegan, let me know. Comment below, let me know what you think. I'm more than happy to assist you of how to build or how to substitute. Like, say if you love soda, substitute it with sparkling water, add a cucumber to it, some lime, if you like that lime and, soda and whatnot. If you love bread, substitute with rye bread, or whole grains. If you love chocolate, substitute with raw chocolates. There's so many raw chocolates. If you love soda or of any kind, try kombucha. If you want, if you have some gut issues, try some kimchi or some sauerkraut. It's very good for your gut. Have a glass of wine once and occasionally. It's very good for you as well. And there's just so many great benefits of how you can stay healthy and get enough protein. The main reason people don't want to go vegan is because they feel like they're not going to get enough protein. Come on, you guys, all greens, spinach, kale, all these different greens, they have so much protein. Even mushrooms, hummus in general, all these different beans and peas, they all have so much protein, even better than steak itself, meat itself, even fish itself, eggs, all of that. You don't need all that to survive. Look at me. I've been vegan for a very long time. I've been vegetarian for a long time, and I still survive. And if you look at these bodybuilders that are vegan, you're like, how do they do it? It's just a different kind of lifestyle, and you just kind of have to know where you get your protein. And it's very simple to do, honestly. And to be honest, America suffers from a huge amount of heart disease. And where does heart disease come from, or even diabetes? It comes from eating a lot of meat. If you could honestly think to yourself, how many times do you eat meat per day? Me, for instance, okay guys, I'm not perfect. Even before I became vegan, you know what I eat on a daily basis? In the morning I had bacon. In the afternoon I had chicken salad, and at night I had a steak dinner. I had meats 3 times a day. 3 times a day, that's a whole lot of meat. But if you think about it, if you just substitute it once, so like one time out of the whole day, maybe have a really big chicken salad, and then just the whole day you kind of go with veggies, fruits, grains, all these different substances, broccoli, salad, all these different amazing substitutes in order for you to get all these proteins. That's something I would do. I would completely substitute every single way of the time, every single way. So my advice for you is try it out. Try it out. See how you feel. Let me know. And of course, incorporate a green juice. Juices are so important. The greens, did you know that if you have a green juice versus eating something green, drinking a green juice within 15 seconds, you get all the nutrients you need. Versus eating a salad, it takes about a time of process, about 30 minutes or later you get the nutrients. But when you drink a juice, 15 seconds, it's already into your system. So I encourage you guys, try it out. Let me know, comment me below. Let me know what you think. I'm more than happy to assist you. I know so many recipes. I could even create a book if I would need to. But I learned from scratch. I literally tried so many amazing desserts. Let me share one with you, which I want you guys to go home, probably try it. So what you do, you take banana. You take a banana, you open it, you cut it into pieces. So you cut into these thick, this thick of pieces. You cut them up and then you put them in the freezer. And then once you take them out of the freezer, put a toothpick in each one of them, right? And then on the side, you take cacao and you put some coconut oil in there and you mix it until it starts to melt. Once it melts, you have your raw cacao. You don't have to add anything else in there. So then you take this banana, you put a scoop of almond butter on top, then you put your toothpick in there, and then you take that and you dip it into your chocolate coconut mixture. And then once that's done, you put it back into the tray and then you put it back into the freezer. And guess what that is? It is kind of like a Snickers. No joke. It tastes like a Snickers. For people that haven't had ice cream in a really long time, frozen banana tastes like Snickers. Okay? Well, I'm going to leave you guys at that. Try it out. Let me know what you think. It is the best dessert I've ever tried. It's my personal favorite. And let me know. And I'm so happy to connect with you. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. And my name is Natalia. Bye.